Hello fellow hunters, JBiz Hunts here with a video all about the hunting styles in the Hunter Call to Wild. One of the reasons this game is still going strong 8 years later is because there are about a million different ways to play the game. And let's be honest, most of us do all of them at some point. Yes, even the embarrassing ones, especially the embarrassing ones. This video is just for fun, so don't get offended if you recognize yourself here. Trust me, I'm calling myself out just as hard as any of you. So let me know how many of these styles you've used and how many you're denying right now. All right, let's dive in. The first style every player experiences, whether they admit it or not, is the run and gunner. I was guilty of this on day one. I remember spawning into Leighton Lakes with my elite tactical starting loadout, a 12 gauge shotgun with no birdshot, a 357 revolver, and the legendary pea shooter itself, known as the Ranger 243. Then I started sprinting around the map like a dad at Walmart on Black Friday looking for the last discount air fryer. And I started blasting anything that moved with the 243. White-tailed jackrabbit, delete. Moose, shrugged it off like I threw a crouton at it. And then I'd stand there confused like, wow, this game is so realistic, why is nothing dying? Years later, I understand bullet types, penetration, and the concept of not using a 243 on a water buffalo. And you know what? Run and gun is actually fun when you do it right, especially on a map like Rancho del Arroyo or on Silver Ridge Peaks where animals are plenty. Just run, spot, shoot, grab the harvest, and keep going like you're doing cardio for the first time in 6 years. Honestly, it pairs extremely well with flushing upland birds, or when you're bored, dehydrated, and accepted that stealth is a suggestion and not a rule. You gain some experience, and eventually you learn that sprinting around screaming at deer isn't the most efficient method to go hunting in the Hunter Call to Wild. You start to slow down. You learn patience. You think, hey, I have scent spray, I have collars. I could, plan things. And thus you become the ambusher. You find the perfect spot. Set up a blind or a tripod. Spray yourself down like it's Axe body spray circa 2008. Trust me, I've done that before. And start spamming the collar button like you're trying to revive your Tamagotchi. Again, I had a Tamagotchi. I'm from the 90s. Don't blame me. You begin to honk, bleat, grunt. Your thumb is now legally classified as a quick call macro. Eventually, after roughly 3 full moon cycles, a confused white-tailed doe wanders in and you finally get your moment. Honestly, ambush hunting is super fun, especially with the new game feeder pack. You pick a clearing, place your stand, sprinkle feed down, and wait. Then Mr. Big Buck steps out like he just spawned from a cloud server specifically to be on your camera. You call him in, he trots in, you drop him, textbook ambush, pure satisfaction, and so much fun. Now, this next style. This is my bread and butter, my favorite. The Picasso of hunting styles. The Spot and Stalk. Once you realize that the game is 80% easier when you approach a watering hole like you're in stealth tutorial, the magic really happens. You become one with the brush. You are not a water buffalo in a china shop anymore. You crouch. You move slow. You peek over the hill like you're trying to steal a look at your neighbor's barbecue without being spotted. Trust me, I've done this before. It's not funny when they see you eye to eye. So you're basically playing hide and go seek, but the neighborhood kids are the deer in this scenario. You break through the tree line, and there they are. A herd drinking peacefully, not yet aware that you are about to ruin their day. You pick out the best one, sneak into range, steady your rifle, and bam! You're a predator on the Serengeti, except way more clumsy and holding a gun instead of claws. Spot, stalk, harvest. This is trophy hunting Zen mode. Oh, we're here. The dark side. The lifestyle some of you pretend you don't enjoy. The grinder. Maybe the other methods aren't for you. Maybe you're not into sneaking. Maybe you don't want to sit in a tree stand like a raccoon with a gun. No, you want numbers. You want mass harvest. You want to mow through wildlife like it's the 1800s and you're auditioning for a Daniel Boone reboot. You set up your 16 favorite drink zones for that one great one species you're obsessed with. You fast travel from tent to tent, blasting animals faster than your grandma hits the spin button on a Vegas slot machine. I'll be honest, I enjoy grinding. I've got 13 great ones from this exact method. But some of y'all, this is all you do. You hunt like what, 10% of the animals in the entire game? There's a whole world out there. Mountains, meadows, other species, sunsets, capercaillie, and kangaroos that want to fight you. But nope, y'all are locked in like it's a full-time job with benefits. Is grinding fun? Absolutely. Is it controversial? Oh yeah. Is it an arcade as heck? Without a question. But at the end of the day, it's just a game, people. Chill, have fun, shoot something other than whitetail deer just for once. I believe in you. Now, if you've hunted every inch of your map, squeezed out every diamond, every rare, every that should have been a diamond troll, and you're officially bored out of your mind, well then, it's time to do what any logical person would do. Let's hop into multiplayer. Assuming multiplayer actually works, of course. First, you battle the sinking screen like it owes you money. Then you scroll through the endless amounts of servers looking for that one Silver Ridge Peak server that's got space for you. But eventually, miraculously, you find the one. A map that's barely explored, no zones discovered, not a single need zone in sight. You might have just landed on a newbie's map, a fresh buffet of untouched initial spawns. This is the Call of the Wild version of hitting Costco sample table on your payday. Trust me, Costco's a good day for me. You start doing the greatest run and gun spot and stalk combo of your life. You're moving like you're trying out for the Call of the Wild Olympics. Then you see it, a melanistic mountain goat in the distance. It could be a gold, maybe even better. You approach slowly, lining up the shot, heart racing, and bam! Straight back to the main menu. Kicked, gone, deleted from existence by the host who wants the map all to themselves. This actually happened to me, by the way, and yes, I'm still bitter. Like, very bitter. But hey, multiplayer is great for playing with friends, trying out maps you don't own yet, or hunting for that one random trophy you're missing on a reserve that you've barely touched. So if you're the multi-player hopper, that could be you. Now, I know I've already talked about grinders, but there's a subspecies of grinder that deserves its own segment. The herd management elites, the HM purists, the pixel perfect spreadsheet warriors. And listen, I can't even pretend that I'm not part of this problem. Yes, some of my most watched videos on this channel are literally herd management guides. Yes, I am definitely guilty of treating this game like I'm running a wildlife-themed stock market. And yes, okay, I might be a little bit of an HM snob as well. I mean, bruh. Come on, check out my 13 great ones, my collection of gold scoring albinos, piebalds, and melanistics. Oh, and did I mention my 2 super rares? Yeah, totally normal behavior. I'm basically the guy at the gym telling you I don't lift while flexing in every mirror. But for real, HM is fun. It's min-maxing a hunting simulator, which already sounds ridiculous, but here we are. It lets players pump out bigger rares and more diamonds like they're coming off a factory assembly line. You want the scoreboard feeling that you get while playing an arcade game? Now you can do it from your couch, in sweatpants, eating Doritos, spawning diamonds. And if you're missing one very specific, very annoying diamond, yeah, HM's got your back. I honestly think it's a fun method that makes grinding even more fun. You're already at the dealership anyways, why not take the car for a ride, eh? Okay, so I took a jab at grinders and herd management purists like myself. But did you really think that realistic hunters were getting out of the video untouched? Absolutely not. Everybody gets a black eye today. We laugh it off, and remember, it's pixels, people. There's the group of players that play this game the way that it was intended. The pure simulator folks. They combined every playstyle into one beautiful Zen-like experience, slow stalking, wind checks, careful setups, all for that one monster buck they swear spawned because of the hunting gods personally blessing them. And is it fun? Oh yeah, it's a blast. Some of my favorite videos to make are my realistic hunt videos. I shut off the HUD, I turn off points of interest, kill the map markers. If there's a setting that makes life harder, I slap that switch on. It's just me, the wilderness, and my character who somehow hasn't frozen to death after 3 in-game days with no tent. This is how the game was meant to be played, to be honest. Immersive, cinematic, and pure. And then reality hits like a whitetail you didn't spot in the bushes. Grinding exists, and it kind of ruined everything. Then I wake up from a dramatic little dream sequence and remember, oh right, this is a video game. Video games are meant to be played however you want. If someone wants to use herd management, cool. If someone wants to sprint everywhere like they're in a turkey derby, also cool. None of it stops me from playing the way that I enjoy to play. Because at the end of the day, it's all about fun, not gatekeeping your preferred brand of pixel deer ethics. So if you're a player that likes to play realistically, that's a really fun way to play as well. All right, fellow hunters, that's all the hunting styles I've got for you today. Remember, no matter how you play, whether you're a grinder, running and gunning, role-playing the wilderness survival expert, or micromanaging your deer herds like it's your retirement portfolio, it's all about having fun in the Hunter Call the Wild. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, leave a comment on which hunting style you are, and of course, subscribe for more hunts, guides, and absolute nonsense from yours truly. And as always, fellow hunters, happy hunting.